Would you be prepared if society as we know it collapsed tomorrow? There's a lot more to it than stocking up and building a skill set. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 reasons you're probably not as prepared as you think to survive a long-term disaster. Now don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's talk about it. In this day and age, the majority of people are simply not physically fit. This is one of the most overlooked aspects of prepping. Very few things will test your physical stamina as much as a major disaster situation. If there's any medical procedures that you have been postponing, now is the time to get those things done. Whether it's an eye problem, surgery, or dental work, if things get bad, you probably won't get another chance to have those things fixed. In a serious grid down disaster, utilities such as running water will no longer exist. The trash will not be picked up around your city. This can cause dangerous health issues. You need a plan to manage your waste and dispose of it in a sanitary way that it will not contaminate your food or water sources. Garbage and human waste needs to be a minimum of 200 feet from your shelter and any water sources. Number 4 is lack of community knowledge. At the very least, you need to know who is who and who would be helpful or dangerous in your neighborhood and in the general community. You may need to rely on these people eventually. You have to remember, you will never survive a long-term grid down situation on your own. Most people have around 3 days worth of food stored away. At the bare minimum, you're going to need at least 3 months worth of food. But having 6 months to a year would be even better when restocking might not be plausible for a very long period of time. Now, if you're a fan of the doom and gloom and you want to know how to survive it, you might want to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. We really appreciate it. Now let's get back to it. It's not enough to just have a storage of water. After all, a 55-gallon drum would be enough to last a family of 4 for about 2 weeks at the most. You need to have a water source and a means to filter and purify water when your storage runs out. The average home is very easy to break into. At the bare minimum, you need a way to cover and reinforce any windows, and you should try to replace your doors and locks with heavy-duty alternatives. Also, it's a good idea to invest in a few solar security cameras so they can detect the threats arriving at your property and just notify you of the problem. Let's be honest, it's 2024, we're all in poor financial condition, which leaves us vulnerable in an economic crisis or hyperinflation. At bare minimum, we need enough savings to get through at least 6 months. I know it sounds unrealistic, but that's the goal. In a long-term power outage, chances are good you will need to give up some luxuries, unless you have the ability to generate power on your own. Invest in a solar generator. Heat is especially important if you live in a colder environment. But everyone needs a way to cook. A wood stove with plenty of firewood kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Propane is also a good option, but it's eventually going to run out, and you'll be cooking with wood anyway. So stock up while you can. Wood, propane, blankets, sleeping bags, warm clothes, and hot water bottles. You think the strengths and weaknesses of your survival plan are. You might want to check out this video here next. I'm AP, and until the next one, I'm out of here.